Do you even know what worthiness looks like? How does a person with a high sense of self-worth walk, talk, operate, and just be in this world? Many of us know what it's like to not feel good enough, to not feel smart enough, to not feel deserving enough. So, in this video, let's paint a picture. We're going to paint a picture of what it looks like to finally release trapped shame within our body and our spirit and liberate ourselves from that unworthiness. And then, what does it look like to walk, talk, be worthiness? Yes, because you've got to know what to look forward to. You got to have a picture in mind in order to get there. So let's dive in to worthiness. My name is Desiree de Lunae. I am an acupuncturist, herbalist, and specializing on emotional release work using essential oils. So here we talk all things chi, get that free flow of chi, but not just free flow. We want you to glow, to radiate that vibrant essence of yours so that your spirit is living in its fullest expression. Are you over it? Because I'm over it. This whole tearing myself apart, beating myself up, pointing out all the things that I'm lacking, okay? I'm sure you're tired of pointing out all the things, all of your deficiencies, what is wrong with you, why am I constantly messing up, why am I failing at this again and again and again. It's exhausting. And it's dense and it's heavy and it's making me tired. Are you tired? Because I'm tired. Okay, I hope you feel me over here. So, you know what? A lot of us don't have a real model. We don't have someone who exemplifies radiating high sense of self-worth and just love and accept who they are fully and completely. I mean, do you know anybody? It's a small percentage who actually live that way. So if we don't have a model, if we don't have an example, we don't have somebody to look up to witness, to observe, and see how they do that, how are we supposed to learn? Yes? As human beings, we're constantly learning from each other. Now, I am someone who, thick. I have an Asian mother, Korean mother, and let me tell you, Asians got the shame story down really well. They know how to make you feel like a worthless piece of if you are not perfect in every single way and honor all of the things they want you to do and accomplish and be and behave. Oh, yeah, a lot of pressure. So I had to release thick layers, okay? Thick layers of nasty shame, worthlessness, not good enough, not measuring up energies for years now, 4 years, and still doing it. I'm still at it, okay? This is like a forever process, really. But I got through a good heap of it, is my point. And I have been able to experience that other side, what full acceptance, what self-love, unconditional love feels like more and more. I'm getting more tastes of it, more hints of it. So let's go ahead and paint a picture of what that looks like, because you don't have to stay in this at all, my friend. There are ways to release and free yourself of it, and you can build yourself up, and you just allow more and more love to enter into your heart, more and more light to enter your heart. It's not impossible. I am an example of that. Here is the most tragic thing about someone not loving themselves and valuing themselves, really seeing that divine worth inside of them, okay? Because you being here is absolutely no accident. You are very well intended in this life. Now, the most tragic thing is that many humans are going to die with their gifts. They will not even touch it. Barely touch it, barely express it. And when we don't do that, we rob ourselves from such an incredible experience as a human. To me, practicing your art and your gifts, your talents, just how you are designed to be in this life, you don't experience that connection with the divine as a result. And your gifts, your talents are a means to heal yourself, but also heal this world. It literally is healing the human community when you share of yourself, when you play your part, when you contribute what you have to offer. So if we don't believe in ourselves or see ourselves as someone very valuable and important and that matters, if we don't see that we matter, we're not even going to bother taking a moment to look what's inside. Let's circle back and really look at what worthiness looks like. And this was one of my interpretations. Worthiness, I mean, many things, but one perspective that I love is that worthiness is potential energy gone kinetic, okay? We all have incredible potential energy, but the thing with potential energy is that it's stationary. Yes, it is the energy of what could be. But kinetic energy is energy in movement. It is the energy of what is. And so our spirit, our shen, okay, in Chinese medicine we use the term shen. Our shen could be idle and stationary and just be a great seed, but the seed isn't just meant to just hang out as a seed. It needs to be planted in rich, dense soil, needs to be watered, and then it grows into a beautiful plant. Yes. And so to me, what worthiness looks like is your potential energy being activated and moving, and your spirit is moving and expressing fully and completely to be what it was destined to be. So when we don't see blossoms and fruit in our lives, and some of this stuff takes years. I'm not saying it happens like this overnight. I mean, I think an apple tree takes 6 years. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I believe an apple tree takes 6 years before it bears fruit. But it's moving, it's actively moving through the stages, okay? Are you moving through your cycles and your stages so that as you mature as a human being, as a spirit, that you are going towards that full expression of who you are? Some other great aspects of worthiness is that you're no longer second guessing. You're not doubting yourself. You're not dealing too much with imposter syndrome. I mean, you know what's right for you. You know what resonates. You know what matches. You know what's appropriate. You know what's needed. Just like every plant and animal instinctively knows what it needs to thrive and grow. Those animals just know. You, a human being, more evolved than an animal, should instinctively know what you need, what you want, what environment, what conditions you need to thrive and grow. This should not be some I don't know who I am and I don't know what to do and I'm so confused in who I am. Come on. Right? If you don't know, you pick something, and then if you don't like it, it's not right. If you like it, it's right. I mean, it doesn't really get much easier than that. Okay, so I'm totally digressing from the point. But what's amazing is that you just know what's right, what's not right, what to dive into, what to dig into, and what not to. And you have this level of certainty and just knowingness. You have profound self-awareness when you have worthiness. And you know what? You're not afraid of making a mistake or failing because we understand that that's part of the journey. That is life. You just make course corrections. I mean, think about our bodies. It's constantly adjusting to the environment. If it's cold outside, we start shivering. If it's hot outside, we start sweating. Circulation's going to change. The body just adapts and knows what it needs to do to reach homeostasis. And you'll know what you need to do to reach worthiness. I know there's a lot of ladies on here. So worthy women are not crippled by fear and uncertainty. Worthy women know their power. Worthy women know who they are, and they are certain in who they are. And there could be all kinds of variables and all kinds of unknowns, but because we have our true north, and we know that we matter, we can navigate through any harsh environment, through any struggle and difficulty. We know where our power lies. All right, thanks for joining me on this rant on worthiness. And if you would like 3 of my best blends from my I'm Fabulous book, make sure to click on the description below and you can snag those 3 best blends. And please do like and subscribe so this powerful message gets disseminated out to the people who need it. I appreciate you so much. And I look forward to seeing you in any workshops. We do have workshops every single month, and I do recommend these other 2 videos to follow up: how it's riskier to not take risks and the spirit of Madagascar vanilla. Thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.